1 Minute Awakening. The Core Teachings of the Buddha, Episode 46. Episode 4. The Eightfold Path. How do the Noble Ones walk? Intro. The formal name of the Eightfold Path is Ariya Atangika Magga, meaning the Eightfold Path of the Noble Ones. It is a precise path of practice for those who have realized non-self and entered the stream of sainthood, seeking to align their lives with total peace. Disciples' question. Venerable One, we have already seen the vanity of the world. Yet the habits of the body and subtle defilements still shake us. To complete our awakening and dwell in the peace of the Arahant, what footsteps must we take in every moment? Buddha's teaching. Bhikkhu, one who seeks to be a noble one must walk the eightfold right path. See rightly, think rightly, speak rightly, and act rightly. Have a right livelihood, make a right effort. Be rightly mindful and concentrate rightly. This eightfold path is the middle way. Through this path that does not lean to either side, you shall finally extinguish the fire of defilements and enter eternal rest. Modern interpretation. Everyone, the reason the eightfold path felt difficult is that it was originally a training method for the noble ones. For those of us without complete awareness, right view inevitably feels like a high wall. However, through the footsteps of those saints, we can learn the wisdom to correctly realign our own lives. Otro, the eightfold path is not only in high places. The moment you honestly realize your lack of right vision and take up the broom again, you are already standing on the path of the noble ones. The sound of your sweeping is the song of a saint. Episode 5, the 4 stages of awakening anyone can reach. Intro. Awakening is never far away. The Buddha divided it into 4 stages: Sotapanna, Sakadagami, Anagami, and Arahant. These are like modern elementary, middle, high school, and doctoral courses. The reason we felt awakening was difficult is that we only looked at the wall of the 4th stage, the doctorate. Stage 1. The first stage, Sotapanna, is the elementary level of entering the stream of the noble ones. What is needed here is not a mystical experience. The moment you deeply affirm that the 4 pillars condition, origination, non-self and middle way are absolute truths, you are already a first-stage noble one. Having the map, you become the master of emotions, who no longer begs others for peace. Stages 2 and 3. The second stage, Sakadagami, is becoming the driver of destiny, who changes the weary flow of life. And the third stage, Anagami, the ultimate goal for lay people is the free traveler, earning money without being its slave, succeeding without ego, and loving without heartbreak. It's not about lacking sadness, but about not being consumed by it. With this third stage alone, you are already a winner of life. Core message. The final 4th stage, Arahant, is the doctoral stage of perfectly completing the strict practice of the eightfold path. But do not worry. For us lay people, it is perfectly fine to just get a taste of that deep practice. You don't have to be perfect. Even a single step taken with the effort to see rightly fills your life with the fragrance of a noble one. Otro, you who affirm the 4 pillars and observe your heart today have already joined the stream of the noble ones. The freedom of the 3rd stage alone makes the world beautiful enough. Trust yourself and join this peaceful stream. Episode 6, the map of awakening, the 4 pillars, and the manual of life. The teachings of Buddhism are vast and deep. Yet, within that complex web, there are 4 pillars that never change: condition, dependent origination, non-self, and the middle way. When these pillars are established, the many skillful means taught by the Buddha finally find their place. Body 1, order of the universe. Upon the pillar of condition, which states everything arises by circumstances, the 4 noble truths are born to diagnose and prescribe the cause of suffering. Also, the pillar of dependent origination draws the precise map of 12 links, showing how we repeat the cycle from ignorance to death. Body 2, practice of life. The pillar of non-self, denying a fixed essence, supports the eightfold path, the training of the noble ones to align speech and action with truth. And the rhythm of awakening, created when all these pillars and means meet, is the middle way. It is not mere knowledge, but the practice of living as a vibration of awareness upon the truth. Core message. The conclusion is clear. The 4 pillars are the answer to why does the world turn this way, and the Buddha's 4 noble truths. 12 links and eightfold path are the specific answers to how shall we live within it. The 4 pillars are the cosmic blueprint, and the skillful means are the manual for our lives. Otro, with a map, one does not get lost. When you understand the blueprint and follow the manual, your sweeping becomes a dance of awakening. May this map in your hands today lead you to true tranquility. Live a life where you succeed without despair. Earn wealth without being bound and love without heartbreak. That is the life of awakening. Do not cling to anything. Everything in this world is constantly changing. Hapjang Namaste. Curious about the sincere story of my awakening? Discover the journey here on my channel.